Is it audible? Good morning, students. We were talking about the superposition theorem. In this, I will be talking about the problems on superposition theorem with the dependent sources today. Okay. Right. Let us consider this problem. I think it's problem number 3 or 4. I don't know. One we can take it. This problem. What he is saying is find the voltage V using superposition theorem. But here we have this is not 2 volts. It is 2V. 2V. This is a dependent source, voltage dependent voltage source. It is depending upon this voltage. Find the voltage V using superposition theorem. He said. Whenever it is a dependent source, don't consider that one, right? Consider the sense, keep it as it is. Only these independent sources you should consider, right? I mean to say that when you are using this one, you make this one 0. When you are doing this one, you make this one. Only 2 cases. This will not be considered. So that is the only thing you should do it in this. And there is the regular method only we are going to do. So case 1. So as we said that superposition theorem states that response in any element due to number of sources acting simultaneously is equal to sum of the responses when they are acting individually. That when some of the responses when the 2 sources are acting individually, only these 2 you should consider. Dependent source we should not consider. Right? Case 1, 4 volts is acting. 4 volts we are considering. That means this one should be made 0. So how will we make it 0? Rewrite the circuit diagram. Current sources are made 0 by open circuiting. Plus minus. Okay, right? So this is 3 ohms, 2 ohms, 1 ohm, 2V plus minus V dash. V dash. If this, that means first case 1, only this source is acting, 4 volt source is acting. 4 volt source is acting, and at that time, so that means here the response is voltage. In earlier problem, the response was current. I is equal to I dash plus I double dash we did it. I is equal to I dash, I double dash, I triple dash also we did it. Now, the response, see, for a given excitation, response can be voltage or current, source also can be voltage or current. Now, in this case, response is voltage. So, therefore, V is equal to response due to both the sources acting simultaneously. V is equal to sum of the responses that are acting individually. The sum of the responses that are acting individually, one I call as V dash, another we call as V double dash. V should be equal to V dash plus V double dash. That's what we are going to find. Right? So now we call it as V dash. If this becomes V, see, this is a dependent source which is depending upon this voltage. If this will become V dash and this will become 2V, it will become 2V dash. 2V dash we can write it. Right? 2V dash. Now you apply KVL. This is I1, this is I2, this will be I1 minus I2, I1 minus I2. So KVL to loop 1, KVL to loop 1. What is that we have? Start from this point, minus 3 into I1, leave this one, don't consider this one, only KVL. Minus 2 into I1, minus 5 into 5 ohms, minus 5 into I1 minus I2, I1 minus I2 plus 4 is equal to 0. That is nothing but what? Minus 3 minus 2 minus 5 minus 5 minus 10. Minus 10 I1 plus 5 I2 is equal to minus 4. Call this the equation number 1. Next. So now we got the equation. Now we apply the KVL to the second loop. KVL to set loop 2. KVL to loop 2. Start from this point. Minus I2 minus 2V dash plus 5 into I1 minus I2 plus 5 into I1 minus I2 is equal to 0. But what is V dash? V dash is equal to V dash bar. V dash is equal to, this is your V dash. V dash is nothing but what? So this voltage. This voltage is nothing but current into resistance. Current flowing into this one is I1. Resistance is 3 ohms. So 3 into I1. Direction, current is flowing from higher potential to lower potential. Therefore, current direction is going. Therefore, you should take plus. Because it is current always flows from higher potential to lower potential. Therefore, what you do? You can take it as V dash is equal to 3 into I1. So 3 into I1. Substitute in this equation minus I2 minus 2 into V dash is 3I1 plus 5 into I1 minus I2 is equal to 0. Now what is that we have? 3 into 2, 6. Minus 6I1 plus 5I1. Therefore, we get it as minus I1, I2, minus I2, minus 5I2, minus 6I2 is equal to 0. Right? Therefore, what is the equation number 2? Make the matrix out of it. I1, I2 is equal to first level coefficient minus 10, 2 unknowns, 5, minus 4, minus 1, minus 6, 0. I1, I2. How much is that? Point 3692 na? Minus no? Yes, sorry. 0.3692 amps you will get it. I2?
Minus 0.061.
Minus 0.0615 amps you will get I. Therefore, V dash is equal to what? V dash is equal to 3 into I1. 3 into I1 is equal to 3 into 0.3692. How much is that? Into 0.3692.
1.1676.
1.16
1076.
1076 volts. So we got V dash. Here's 2. Here's 2. What is that? 2 amps is lighting. 2 amps also. Now what is that we have? Plus minus, and this voltage source is started, and this current source I'll let it as it is, and this resistor. Okay, right. Now what is that? 3 ohms, 2 ohms, 1 ohm, 5 ohm, and this is 2 amps. This is 2V. This is plus minus V double dash we call it as. This one we call it V double dash. Then it will become 2V double dash. Here itself I am substituting. Okay. Now what is that we have? So now we go for the finding the V double dash using mesh analysis. Now we go for this mesh analysis. Loop 1 we call it as I1, loop 2 I2, loop 3 I3. Now there is a super mesh because current source is common between 2 loops. Therefore, we get super mesh concept. And this current, first before that, you write it. What is the current? I1 minus I2. And this one is I2 minus I3. Okay. Now, what is that we have? There is a super mesh. And this super mesh is like this. This we call a super mesh. Okay. Now, from the network we have, what is that? I1 minus I2 is equal to minus 2. All this opposite, I1 minus I2 opposite. Therefore, call this equation number 1. KVL to super mesh. Start from this point. Minus 3 into I1. Minus 2 into I2, minus 5 into I2 minus I3 is equal to 0 from here to here. Super mesh. Okay. Now what is that we have? Minus 3 I1, I2, minus 2 I2, minus 5 I2, minus 7 I2, plus 5 I3 is equal to 0. Call this is equation number 2. KVL to loop 3. For this one. What is the behavior? Minus I3, minus 1 I3, same direction. Now, plus to minus is minus 2V double dash. Plus 5 into I2 minus I3. What is V? V double dash is equal to what? V double dash. V double dash is nothing but this one. V double dash is nothing but equal plus to minus here potential to lower potential current is flowing. Therefore, plus one you should take it. Therefore, what I should write it? 3 into I1 you can write. Substitute in this equation minus I3 minus 2 into 3I1 plus 5I2 minus 5I3. You can simplify it is equal to 0. Now what is that? You can write it. Minus 3 into minus 2, minus 2 into minus 3, minus 6I1, minus 6I1, I2 coefficients, I2 5I2, plus 5I2, I3 coefficient, minus 5I3, minus I3, minus 6I3 is equal to 0. Now you write the matrix. Okay, call this as equation number 3. First one. First equation, equation number 1. Equation number 1 for this network, right? So I1 coefficient 1, minus 1, 0, minus 2, I1, I2, I3. Equation number 2, minus 3, minus 3, minus 7, 5, 0. And third equation is here only, minus 6, 5, minus 6, 0. I1, I2, I3. Technical values of I1, I2, I3. Minus 0.52 amps. I2?
3. Next I2 is 1.476.
1.476 amps. I3?
1.753.
1.753 amps. These are the I1, I2 and I3 values. It is right answer. Now, find out V double dash. V double dash is equal to. V double dash is equal to what? V double dash is equal to. What is that we have? Here we itself here. V double dash is equal to 3 into I1. 3 into I1 is equal to 3 into minus 0.52. How much is that? V double dash.
1.
1
Minus 1.
minus 1.56
.56.
volts. Okay. Now we got the response. This one V dash is the response when 4 volts is acting. V double dash is the response when 2 amps is acting. According to the superposition theorem, by superposition theorem, response due to number of sources acting simultaneously is equal to the sum of the responses. That means V is equal to response when both of them are acting. V can be found by adding the sum of the response V dash and V double dash. Earlier problems, the response was current I is equal to I dash plus I double dash is equal to calculated V. Now we have V dash plus V double dash. V is what? 1.107. 1.107 minus plus is there plus minus 1.56 volts. How much is that? Minus
.45.
0.452 volts. That's how we should do it. Okay. And 1 minus 4.493. Okay, right. No problem. That's how we should do it. Right? So this kind of problem we should be able to do it. Now let us go for one more problem. So that means whenever dependent sources is no need to worry about it, leave that. That means leave in the sense we should not disturb that one. Now I will do some very standard problems, more confusing problem. This is the one many students will struggle to understand it. Problem is very simple, but more of confusion. Okay, right? Let us take up that kind of problem. Resistor, voltage source, plus minus, one more voltage source, one more resistor. Okay. This is called as I, 2 ohms resistor, 1 volt, 2 volts, 1 volt. Okay, this is 1 ohm. This is also 1 ohm. Okay, right. Find current in 2 ohm. That is, find current in 2 ohm resistor. When more for using superposition theorem, we said. Okay. So very less calculation. Because number of resistors are limited, but more number of sources are there. Okay. Response in this element due to number of sources acting simultaneously is equal to sum of the responses when they are acting individually. That means when this is acting, you make this to 0. Okay. Case 1. Observe here carefully. Case 1. So this is 0. This is 0. Case 1. 1 volt source. 1 volt source. That is left. Because 2 1 volt sources are there. This I got as left. This one I got as right. Because 2 1 volt sources are there, identifying is difficult. So therefore, what I am doing is 1 volt source is acting. If that is the case, then what will happen? Observe carefully. Now we have to find out this one. I dash 1 volt source plus and this is voltage source is replaced by short circuiting. This is also replaced by short circuiting, and only this resistor is there. Observe carefully. Okay, right. This is 1 ohm. This is also 1 ohm. This is 2 ohms. This I called as I dash. Observe. What will happen is this is shorted. This is shorted to this point. When this is shorted to this point and this is shorted to this point, this across this one there is a short. Therefore, this will become redundant. Because when this is short, then no current will flow in the resistance. Because all the current will flow here only. Second one. Next, this is connected to this point, and this is connected to this point. This resistor will come parallel to this one. Any resistance parallel with this voltage source, that become redundant. This also will become redundant. I will repeat. What will happen is this is connected to this point, this is connected to this point. Therefore, across this resistor it is shorted. So once it is shorted, means what? This resistance will be redundant because current will not flow through. Current always goes through least resistance path. So therefore, current will flow through this one. Okay. Next, this will become redundant. Next, this is connected to this point, means what? This will come in parallel with this one. If this is in parallel with this one, this will become redundant. Therefore, what will happen? This is redundant and this is redundant. So now what is to do? So I'll rewrite the circuit diagram. Okay, right? This is shorted and this point has come to this point, means this is connected to this one. Therefore, only this much is there. Okay, right. Now what is that we have? 1 volt, 2 ohms, I dash. Okay. KVL. Start from this point. Minus 2 I dash. Minus 2 I dash. Plus 1 is equal to 0. Minus 2 I dash is equal to minus 1. I dash is equal to 0.5 amps. Okay. Now, go for the second one. What is that? 2 volts is active. Case 2. 2 volt source is active. 2 volt source is acting is what? This is the resistor. Here we have one 2 volt source. and this resistor, this will be, this voltage will go, this also open, this also open, sorry, this is shorted. Voltage source are replaced by short circuiting, and this is connected to this point, and this is also shorted. And this resistor I consider, carefully observe, this circuit has I double dash, 2 ohm, 2 volts, 1 ohm, 1 ohm. Okay, right. Observe carefully. Now, what is that we have? This is shorted to this point, and this is shorted to this point. Therefore, these two resistors are parallel to each other. This resistor parallel with this voltage source, this parallel with this one. Any resistance parallel with the voltage source will become redundant because this is shorted with this is one point. This is also one point. So now what will happen if you connect this across this one resistor is there. Any resistance parallel with the voltage source will become redundant. Now here also the resistance parallel with the voltage source. Therefore this is also redundant. This is also redundant. And voltage source direction. So this is connected to this point. Therefore I write this way plus minus, and this is connected to this one. This one. This is connected to this point. No, that's why I have written this one. Right? So now what will happen? Or if you want, you can retain the shape itself. If you want, the confusion is there, means what? Retain the shape. Okay? This will become redundant because it's parallel, we are eliminating. This will become redundant, we are eliminating it. So now I will write the retain the shape. Okay. Same only. Okay? This way. This is 2 volts. 2 ohms. I double dash. Now, I double dash. Apply KVL. Starting from this plus to minus. Minus 2. Minus 2 I double dash is equal to 0. Therefore, minus 2 I double dash is equal to 2. Therefore, I double dash is equal to minus 1. This is minus 1 minus case 2 we got. Next we go for the case 3. Case 3. Case 3. What is that we have? 1 volt source, right? Right side source is acting. Is acting. So now what is that we have? Resistor. 1 volt source is there, plus minus. And this is open. This is also open. So now what is that we have? This is open. The voltage source is replaced by short circuit and current source. All of them are voltage source only. Short circuited. Sorry, this should be short circuited. And this also should be short circuited. And this resistor and this resistor I connect it. Okay. Now you see this 1 volt, and this is 1 ohm. This is 1 ohm. This is 2 ohm. This current we need to calculate. This is I triple dash. Okay, right. Now you see this. This point is connected to this point. When this point is connected to this point, is what? This will be parallel with this. So therefore, this will become what? Redundant. That we can eliminate. That is redundant it will become. Okay, right. Now, what is that we have? Here is a resistor. What is that? A short circuit across the resistor. So therefore, this will also become redundant because when it is short circuited, when this is this point and this point, when it is short circuited, no current will flow through this one. So therefore, what will happen? This also will become redundant, and this also will become redundant. This is redundant because this is coming across the voltage source. Therefore, it is redundant. Now, across this resistor, there is a short circuit. Whenever there is a short circuit, current always takes the least distance path to go here only. So therefore, this is redundant. This is redundant. Now I will rewrite it. Plus minus this will this is I triple dash 1 volt 2 ohms. Okay, apply KVL. This loop current itself is I triple, only one current is there, no? We call it as I triple dash. So start from this point, minus 2 into I triple dash, minus 2 into triple dash. Now it is going like this. Minus 2 plus is plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, minus 2 I triple dash is equal to minus 1 minus. Therefore, I triple dash is equal to, what is that we have? 0.5. Now you apply superposition theorem. By superposition theorem, I is equal to response when all the sources are acting is equal to sum of the responses I dash plus I double dash plus I triple dash. I is equal to I dash. I dash is how much? 0.5. I double dash minus 1 plus I triple dash 0.5. So answer is 0. I is equal to 0 amps. See that peculiarity of the problem. Even though we have 3 sources are there, but current flowing to this one is 0 amps only. To get that, we did this one. Therefore, see here, total current flowing to this one is what? 0 amps only. So this is one of the very interesting and most confusing problems. Many students are mixed up with this one. Just listen to the video twice or thrice carefully. If you have any doubts, you can send a message or you can WhatsApp me, right? You can go for the next problem, right? So this is one of the most interesting problem I have seen. Many students are mixed up, even in the regular classes also. Now, one more such kind of problem we shall consider. That is also a very peculiar problem. Yeah. So here, 4 sources are there, and we have to find out the voltage. This is another very interesting problem. Resistance, one more resistance, one more voltage source, current source, voltage source plus minus, one more dependent source plus minus, one more current source here. Current source here. Okay. This is 30 volts, 3 amps, 6 Vx, 5 ohms, 4 ohms, plus minus Vx, 1 amp, 2 amps. Another question. Okay. The question is, find Vx for the circuit using superposition theorem. Using superposition theorem, we will have to find out Vx. Now, how many sources are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 independent. One is dependent. Dependent, leave it. 1, 2, 3, 4 are there. Therefore, according to superposition theorem, what it will be? Vx is equal to Vx dash plus Vx double dash plus Vx triple dash plus Vx 4 dash. So we have to find out all of them. Okay, right? So, only thing is you have to think. It's not too lengthy. Only thing is you have to think and do it. It's very easy. Because when at any given time, even though 4 sources are there, at any given time only one source is working. All other things will be 0. And voltage source are made 0 by short circuiting, and current source are made 0 by open circuit. So case 1. 1 amp source is acting. 1 amp source is acting. Okay. In each case, okay. Rewrite the diagram. Rewrite the diagram, keeping only 1 amp source. Other things you make it 0. And the resistance, what is that? This voltage, I'll call it as Vx dash plus minus 4 ohms. And this will become, what is that? Short circuited. This is short circuited. And this is open circuited. And this one you write it as it is. Plus minus. And this is also open circuited. Current source of this is open circuited, this is open circuited. And and this is short circuited, what resistance is there? Is that okay?
6 weeks short matter. 6 weeks short matter.
The dependent source, whenever there is a dependent source is there, we should not consider that for the superposition principle, right? Only it is it's just like a source, it will exist. We should not replace. So this one, this is Vx dash, therefore 6Vx will become 6Vx dash. Okay. Now you apply KVL. KVL. This is I1, this is I2. And this current is I1 minus I2. Okay. Current source is in the perimeter of the network. I1 is equal to, this is 1 amp now. Opposite, I1 is going this way, current is in opposite direction. Therefore, minus 1. Or this is equation number 1. Next. So, here, KVL to loop 2. KVL to loop 2. KVL to loop 2. Start from this point. Minus 6 Vx dash. Vx dash. And this is 5 ohms. 5 ohms. Minus 5 into I2 plus 4 into I1 minus I2. I1 minus I2 is equal to 0. But what is Vx dash? Vx dash is equal to what? This one. And current is going from higher potential to lower potential. That is right direction. Therefore, what is the indicated? 4 into. Voltage is 4 into I1 minus I2. I1 minus I2. Substitute in this equation. Minus 6 into 4 into I1 minus I2 minus 5 I2 minus 5 I2 plus 4 I1 minus 4 I2 is equal to 0. Okay, now what is that we have? 6 into 4 minus 24 I1 minus 24 I1 plus 4 I1 minus 24 plus 4 is minus 20 I1 minus 20 I1 minus 20 I1 I2 minus 24 into minus into minus plus 24 I2 plus 24 I2 minus 4 I2 20 I2 minus 5 I2 15 I2, right? Plus 15 I2 plus 15 I2 is equal to 0. You can substitute I1 or you can do it in calculator. It's simple problem, you can do it in directly we can do it. Substitute for I1. Substitute I1 is equal to minus 1. Therefore, what will we get? Minus 20 into minus 1 plus 15 I2 is equal to 0. Therefore, 15 I2 is equal to minus of this plus, so transfer to right hand side, minus 20. So this is 3 times, this is 4 times. Therefore, I2 is equal to minus 4 by 3 is equal to minus 1.33 now. I2 is equal to minus 1. Therefore, Vx dash is equal to what? 4 into I1 minus I2. I1 minus I2. Vx dash is equal to 4 into I1 is what? Minus 1 minus I2 is what? Plus 1.33. Minus of minus is plus 1.33. How much is that? Vx dash. Minus 1 plus 1.33 is 0.33. 0.33 into 4? 1.32 volts. That is Vx dash. Case 1 we got it. 1.32 volts. Next case 2. Case 2 is what? Second source. What is that? 30 volt source is acting. 30 volt source. 30 volts is considered. Okay. If that is the case, then 30 volts. This will become open circuited. This is also open circuited. This is also open circuited. Now what is left out? 30 volt source plus minus and this resistance this one plus minus. All other things are open circuited. This is open circuited. This is open circuited. This is open circuited. Now only 4 ohms, 30 volts, 6 Vx double dash Vx, 6 Vx is equal to 6 Vx double dash, we can write it, and plus minus Vx dash double dash you call. The second case I will call as Vx double dash, and this one is 5 ohms. Okay. Now apply KVL. This is open. This is open. This is open. This I remove. This I remove. This I remove. Now only this much is there. So we call it as I1 or I will call it as no problem. Only one. KVL. Apply KVL. Minus 30. Minus 30. Plus 2 minus 6 Vx double dash. Minus 5 into I, minus 5 into I, and next from here minus 4 into I, minus 4 into I is equal to 0. But Vx double dash is what? Vx double dash is nothing but what? Current is going from where to where? Negative to positive. By calculating the voltage, you should consider the sign. Current should always go from higher potential to lower potential, but here it is going from lower to higher, it should take negative. Therefore, minus 4 into I, minus 4 into I, minus 30, minus 6, minus 4I, minus 5, minus 5, minus 4, minus 9I is equal to 0. Now what is that we have? Minus 24, minus 0 minus plus 24I, minus 9I. 24 minus 9I and 15I. Okay. So 15I is equal to 30. You transfer to this side. Okay. So I is equal to what? 2 amps you will get it. Okay. Therefore, Vx double dash is equal to Vx double dash is what? Vx double dash is minus 4I, which is equal to minus 4 into 2, which is equal to minus 8 volts. This is the second one. Okay. So we got the second case. Third case. Case 3. Okay, this one we have taken, this one we have. Now we should take this one. 3 amps is acting. 3 amps is considered. If 3 amps is considered, this one this will be there. This is short circuited, this is open, this is open. Now what is that we have? Related circuit diagram. And 3 amp source, you should take it. And this is open, this is shorted. And this one plus minus dependent source, keep it as it is. Okay, this is also open. And this is plus minus Vx triple dash you call. And this is 3 amps. This is 2 amps. 2 amps, sorry, dependent source. 6Vx. 6Vx is equal to 6Vx triple dash. And this is 5 ohms. And this is open. This is open. This is there. Only 3 amps. This is short. This is open. Okay. Only this much is there. Now what I should do? Even though we are taking this much, what we have is apply KVL. This is I1 and this is I2. Okay. And current flowing through this one is I1 minus I2. I1 minus I2. Now current source is common between these two, then the super mesh. We have super mesh. Okay. From the network, what is that we have? From the network. From the network, what we have is I1 minus I2 is minus 3. I1 minus I2 is minus 3. I1 minus I2 is minus 3. Okay, what is that we have? So now apply KVL. KVL to super mesh. Call this as the equation 1. KVL to super mesh. KVL to super mesh. Start from this point. Minus 6 Vx triple dash minus 5 into I2 minus 5 into I2 minus 5 into I2 from here to here. Next is this one. What is that we have? Minus what is the value resistance? 4 ohms. Sorry. Okay, minus 4 into I1. Minus 4 into I1 is equal to 0. But Vx double dash, Vx triple dash is what? Vx triple dash is current is going from lower potential to higher potential. It should go from higher to lower. Therefore, it's negative. Therefore, minus 4 into I1 substitute. Minus 6 into minus 4 I1 minus 5 I2 minus 4 I1 is equal to 0. So 24 I1 minus 4 I1 is 20 I1 minus 5 I2 is equal to 0. Call this as equation number 2. Go for the matrix and solve for I1 and I2. I1, I2. Okay, 1 minus 1 minus 3 and 20 minus 5 0. I1, I2. 1 and 4 amps. Therefore, Vx triple dash is equal to how much? 4 into minus 4 into I1 minus 4 into I1 and 1, which is equal to what? Minus 4 amps. 4 volts, sorry. 4 volts. So now we got third one. The last one. Case 4. Case 4. Last source is what? 2 amps is acting. 2 amps is acting. Now we write down the circuit diagram. Okay, what is this is there? This is what is that? This is open circuited, this is open circuited, this is short circuited. So now I write it. Okay, one resistor. This side is open circuited. This one and this voltage source plus minus. Okay, this is short circuited. Okay. From this point we need to connect it to current source. This point and this point are same, therefore we can connect here itself. Okay. So now what is that we have? 5 ohms and 6 Vx is equal to 6 Vx 4 dash. And this is plus minus 4 ohms Vx 4 dash. And this is 2 amps. Now you apply KVL. If you apply KVL, this is your I1, this is your I2. Okay. This one is voltage source, no need to apply that one, right? So now what is that? We can write it. Current source is in the perimeter of the network. Therefore, I2 is equal to minus 2. Call this as equation number 1. Next, KVL to loop 1. KVL to loop 1. KVL to loop 1, what is that? Just start from this point. Plus to minus. Minus 6 Vx 4 dash. And next, what is that we have? Minus 5 into I1 plus 4 into I1 is equal to 0. So therefore, what is that? Vx triple dash. Vx 4 dash is what? 4 dash we should consider. So Vx 4 dash is this one. Okay, current is going from where to where? Negative to positive. But actually it should go from higher potential to lower potential. But it is going lower to higher, therefore what will you get? Minus 4 I1. Therefore, substitute in this equation. Minus 6 minus 4 I1 minus 5 I1
minus 4 I1. Minus 5 I1 minus 4 I1.
which one? Vx.
KVL to loop 1.
KVL to loop 1 loop 1 no? Here minus 6 Vx triple 4 dash minus 5 into I1 same direction is what? Minus no?
Minus
Okay, wait, sorry. This is minus 4 I1 you will get it. Now you are right. So minus 4 I1, same direction here. Now what is that we have? Minus 6 into minus 4 I1 minus 5 I1 minus 4 I1 is equal to 0. Therefore, what will you get? Minus 6 into 4 plus 24 I1 minus 4 I1 20 I1 minus 5 I1, 15 I1. 15 I1 is equal to 0. Therefore, I1 is equal to 0. I1 is equal to 0. Therefore, Vx 4 dash is equal to I1 is Vx 4 dash is what? Minus 4 I1. Minus 4 into I1 is equal to minus 4 into 0 is equal to 0 volts. Now, by superposition theorem, SPT, Vx is equal to Vx dash plus, or I will write somewhere here. Okay. By superposition theorem, Vx is equal to Vx dash plus Vx double dash plus Vx triple dash plus Vx4 dash. Now Vx is equal to Vx dash is how much? 1.32 plus Vx double dash minus 8 Vx triple dash minus 4. Okay, therefore, and plus Vx4 dash is what? 0. Therefore, Vx is equal to how much? Minus 10.68 volts. That's how we should do it. By doing this problem, we should be very much careful. Chance of doing mistake is maximum, right? So this kind of problems we can see in the examination, and this will be around 8 to 10 marks, right? Okay, it's time up. I'll continue in the next class.